In the Olympics, the whole world in basketball, they're on bus watch.
I disagree.
I don't care. No, I don't care what you say, okay? And I'm going to keep this thing going. This thing can go for the rest of the time. Americans still produce 99% of the best players in the world, okay? The French, you brought up French and physicality. I've never heard those two terms go together in the history of time, okay? Like, except since Napoleon was around. Maybe Napoleon, when he, like, you know, like alpha male Napoleon, right? Like, since then, really haven't heard those two terms. No offense to French. I love France.
Apparently
French
not.
Not in basketball. Gobert, they still employ. And that's a problem. He's the softest guy in the league. When it comes to
softest guy in the league.
Listen.
Out of every single player, Rudy Gobert is the softest.
Yes.
Everybody?
He got put in a chokehold by Draymond Green, who's 6'5".
That really wasn't his. Okay, go off.
He was just like sitting there. He didn't even get out.
Yeah, there's not a lot you can do when you're in a chokehold.
Well, why was he in a chokehold? He's 7 feet. Punch him. Like, come on. Okay. All right, but that's a whole separate conversation.
What that's about.
Separate conversation. They have Rudy Gobert. Yes, Wembanyama's great. So France is going to be good. Riza Shea is a bust, bro. That guy sucks.
We haven't seen him play
That guy sucks.
Yet, so
Mason was like, this guy's the #1 pick. That guy's horrible. Riza Shea might have been the worst #1 overall pick since Anthony Bennett. Okay? So at the end of the day, France, yes, they'll be good with Victor Wembanyama. The Americans are the Cooper Flags. Hold on. Cooper Flags coming in. You got Anthony Edwards. You got Jason Tatum. You got Jaylen Brown. You got literally, name it. Shea, Shea is great, but Jamal Murray and Shea, like, who else they got? Dylan Brooks?
Dylan Brooks, Andrew Wiggins, they have Zach
Andrew
Edey.
Wiggins is washed.
I know they have a lot of players that I'm forgetting, but they have a loaded roster.
They have a good roster, but they're not beating the U.S. We've been saying that for years. Canada didn't even qualify, or did they? And they, like, lost in the first round in FIBA. Like, and they had guys
The
playing.
Americans just lost in the FIBA World Cup last year.
Now we have
players.
Embiid. We have Embiid now, bro.
Oh, wow. He also, he should be an international. When he won MVP, he was an international MVP. So I don't know why he's playing for the American team. I'll take him.
He wants to win.
I'll take him.
Gold medal. They're going to win every game by 30 points. I don't care what anybody says.
I disagree with you.
Huh?
Embiid's got KD syndrome.
Embiid's got KD syndrome? He likes to. Well, why hasn't he left Philly?
Because of the chick.
Embiid to the Lakers.
No.
I'm kidding. He's getting so mad. But let me just be real. Americans are always going to dominate the sport. Yes, Jokic is great.
Who were the last 3 MVPs?
Listen. Okay, if it's international versus U.S., all of the world versus the U.S., they have a chance.
That's what it is.
No, we're talking about singular teams dominating the U.S.
No,
the world.
we're talking
It'll
about.
never
I never
happen.
said that. I never. You can watch a short form clip that's going to come out. I said the international gap is way closer than we think.
No, I still disagree. I don't think if you put all the best players in the world and international against the U.S. would. I still think the U.S. would win.
I'm not saying that they won't win. I'm saying the gap is so close to where it's going to be competitive.
But how do you know this is going to continue to happen?
Like
Jokic is about 30. Jokic is about 30. Like Luka's young. Wemby's young. Shea. I mean, Canadians should just play with the U.S. They're not really international. It's like a country over.
That's ridiculous.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
that's absolutely ridiculous.
Like, they're one country over. They're basically Americans.
Say the same thing about Mexico?
Yes, bring them over. But Juan, I don't think there's anything Mexican. Juan Toscano Anderson.
Yeah.
He'll play for us. But I'm just saying, like, bro, like, it's not a close gap. The Americans are always going to dominate. No, we said that before Durant went and dominated in 2018.
We just saw it in international play last summer.
Last summer with who? Who was our best player? Anthony Edwards and Austin Reeves.
But I thought if Americans are so good, why didn't they beat them?
Because they had all their guys playing. We didn't. When all of our guys play, we are unbeatable.
Sure, I'm not saying we're going to lose. I never said that. I'm just saying the competitive gap between the international players and the American players is close. Like Embiid, Giannis.
It's not close. The Americans are always going to dominate, man.
Shea.
Yeah.
See, he knows. Look, see, he knows ball. He knows ball. Shea, Wemby.
Man.
The international game is elevating, man. It's getting better, and we can't just. Yeah, he loves the NFL.
NFL is where.
See, we got fans of the international game. I love the international game because it's more about basketball. It's more about team-oriented basketball.
It is, but the AAU is ruining a lot.
Fundamentals.
AAU is ruining a lot of Americans, like in your younger development. I think we should come to a proposition here. I think the prodigies in the U.S. should be sent to play European basketball at 15, and then come back to the NBA, and then there's never a gap ever again.
Sure.
Because we have the best athletes in the world.
I also think that the NBA champion should play the Spanish league champion or an international league champion after the year to see.
To make it 100-0? Like, what are you talking about, bro? Real Madrid ain't standing a chance against the Celtics.
But I want to see it. I want to see it.
crazy, bro. Luka was the league MVP at 17 for Real Madrid.
Exactly, yeah.
17.
He's an international player.
They wouldn't stand close to.
Aren't you one of the
United
biggest
States.
Luka fans in history?
No, I don't like him anymore. He
You
complains.
don't like
too
Luka?
much.
Say it to the camera.
I don't
you
like him. He complains too much.
Yeah.
If he
okay,
stops
see?
complaining to the refs, I would like him. I like Jokic more. Jokic is a baller.
And Jokic won MVP this year. And who is he? An international player. When's the last time an American player won
LeBron.
MVP?
Harden.
Oh, was it
Yeah, what
Harden?
year was that?
Harden.
2018. That camera's gonna.
Wait. Who won in 19?
Giannis or
Giannis. Oh,
yeah.
Giannis is from Greece.
Oh.
Dang,
Interesting.
man. That sucked. I wish he was American.
So my point stands. I think that the international, it's just gonna keep getting better.
Giannis
so
is basically
Americans. Who's our
He
best?
speak English.
Who is the Americans' best young player?
Anthony
I'm not
Edwards.
talking about Kevin Durant, Steph Curry,
Okay, Anthony Edwards, Jason Tatum,
LeBron.
Jaylen Brown, Cooper Flag,
That team, like, come on, that team really.
Reed Shepard.
Okay.
Jump on.
Oh, John Moran. Yeah.
Zion.
Hey, if you
That team's not doing anything.
Get Zion away from you know what and get Ja away from you know what, and then they could play for Team USA. We'd be good. I'm not going to say exactly what because I respect those players, but wow, that was a missile.
After LeBron
Damn.
and Kevin Durant retire from basketball, the Americans have a lot of work to do because
And
the
Curry.
international players are way better. The young ones are way better.
It's okay. We got
Anthony Edwards is probably the best young
We have
American
Captain
player.
America, Austin Reeves. That's all we need. He walked away. Austin Reeves is a dog, man. He got to be untouchable on the Lakers, by the way. Americans, always first, man.